TySpiritual, and I'm back with another video, man. Simple. Now, Queen Elizabeth is who I'm going to be speaking about today, and also Princess Diana. For those that don't know, Queen Elizabeth died yesterday at the age of 96. She was the longest reigning monarch of Britain, of England. She reigned about 70 years. She died yesterday. Now, when I first seen this information, I was home, I got on Twitter, and I seen Queen Elizabeth trending. Then I clicked into it, and I seen that she passed away. Now, my initial reaction, was I shocked? Not at all. Did I really, like, care much? Not really. I didn't. I didn't feel any sympathy for her at all. Now, I'm going to explain why I say that. You see, before I go into that, for those that don't know, it was a meme fest on Twitter yesterday about this woman's death. It was millions of tweets about this woman's death, mocking her death, the hell jokes, the heaven jokes. It was a meme. Her death was a meme on Twitter. I've never seen anything like that with somebody passing away. I've never seen that. So while those people chose to do that, I'm not the individual to mock somebody's death, regardless if I agree with them, regardless if I like them or dislike them. I don't mock people's death, nor do I wish death on an individual. I don't do that. But I didn't feel any sympathy in that moment because I'm aware of what that woman did and what she's connected to. And also what the royal family is connected to. Now, Harry has distanced himself from that, and his wife. But those other ones, they're connected to some deep, dark things. They've done some deep, dark things, some negative things. They have. I'm aware of how that woman prevented countries in Africa from getting their independence. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of how those jewels and that crown that she has, those big jewels, they stole that. They stole that from Africa. Not a shock. You see, I am aware of these things. I'm aware of how they are connected to the elite. That family, that bloodline connected to the elite. And I pointed that out yesterday and somebody got offended, but that's the truth. They are. Now, for the people that watch me in the UK, how are you feeling right now? I'm speaking specifically to you. How are you feeling right now? Put it in the live chat if you want to. How are you feeling right now pertaining to Queen Elizabeth's death? How? You see, because I said in a video almost a week ago, I spoke of something big was about to happen within the Matrix. I knew it. Things were getting too quiet. They were too quiet. Now, do I think this is the only big thing, that this was that thing? No. This was one of them. There's something bigger coming. But this was definitely something of a great magnitude that happened within the Matrix. This woman passing away. You see, that royal family has a system, a structure, and a code. Princess Diana went against that when she married into the family. She went against that. Not wearing certain things, not doing certain things, going places, meeting people, taking pictures with those AIDS patients. When people were, when the other royal family, they were too scared to even touch him. She went there, took pictures with him, seen him. Imagine the feeling that those children felt, knowing they're looking at the princess of a nation. How they were being rejected by so many just because of a condition that they had. She came and gave them hope. I'm not saying Princess Diana was a saint or she never did any wrong in her life. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is she was a genuine woman. She was. And they had an interview with her, and then they asked her, would she become the queen? She said no. And she specified why she would. because of the establishment that she married into does not want her to become queen, because she does things differently. She goes by her heart instead of her head. This is her words. They didn't like that. So when the queen died, I started looking into Princess Diana's death a little more. And it's clear as day that was an assassination. It's clear as day that she was murdered. It's clear as day. That was no accident. It's clear as day. It's clear. That was no accident. Because she went against their system. Their system. And I'm looking at that, because see, that happened the year that I was born, 1997. I was probably like 3 months old, 4 months old at that point. So I'm looking into that. I'm like, man, that's really sad what happened to that woman. And that Harry, that was his mother. All because she went against their system. So I'm not getting on here mocking the queen's death. That's not me. I'm not going to do that. But let's not forget the things that we know about that family, what they're connected to, and what they've been doing. We speak of the elite. I can guarantee you she was with the elite. I guarantee you that. Now, people in the UK, a lot of these people aren't even aware of these things. So they're feeling real sad right now because they just lost their queen. So they're feeling real sad right now. I'm not condemning those individuals. I'm not. What I'll tell you is, for those people, if you're watching this video, look outside of the facade of a box they try to place onto you. Look beyond the propaganda. Because you see, the media is the mainstream media is on a roll trying to paint that woman as like a saint, and she was not that. Harry knows she was not that. Prince Harry, he knows that. Why do you think he wanted to get out of there? Break off from that, distance from that. He spoke of the racism within that family. He spoke of that. He spoke on it. Look it up on YouTube. He spoke on it. Those people aren't saints. I'm not saying every single individual within, I don't know every single individual, but from a majority whole standpoint, they are not saints. And she was for damn sure not no saint. She wasn't. People speak of reptilians and shapeshifters. Well, it was rare we even seen her hands. That's just reality. So my thoughts on the queen dying, in conclusion, it didn't shock me. It didn't at all. But what they did to Princess Diana, because I have to be careful how I say this because YouTube gets crazy. They knew what was up. They knew what happened to her. And they knew why it happened to her. They knew that. So the time for them to start paying back that energy that they gave her, it's here. You can't escape that. You can't. That genuine woman lost her life because she wanted to be different and stand out in a system that is not designed for that. In a system that for them is designed straight by the book, straight by the rules, straight by the code. So all this talk, all these trends about the queen dying, you guys can look into these things, but remember, when big things like this happen, that's when a lot of things start getting implemented on the low. Certain bills getting passed on the low. Pay attention. Be aware. So those are my thoughts on Queen Elizabeth passing away. Again, I'm not gonna get on here and mock her death. I'm not. But I'm not gonna get on here and falsely give an image that I feel empathy for her. Because I really don't. Because despite everything that woman did, whether it be good or bad, you want to use that terminology, Despite all that, she still lived 96 years on this planet. That's a long time. Most people do not live 96 years. She still lived 96 years. I see that as a full life. That's a full life. So no, I don't feel empathy. I don't. And hopefully, the things that royal family is involved with, more people become aware of that. Because I can't go too deep into it because we know how YouTube gets. Hopefully that happens. Hopefully the people in the UK and England, hopefully more people start realizing what that family is involved with, what they're doing. Those people got some secrets. That family has some secrets. They do. That's why they will not hesitate to remove certain individuals that challenge them, especially individuals that can potentially take the crown for themselves. So those are my thoughts on this matter. Let me know your thoughts below. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. TySpiritual signing out, bro. And like the Navi saying, Avatar, I see you. Until we meet again. Simple. And one more thing. I almost forgot this. I see a lot of copper race people, or what some people call black people, feeling tremendous sorrow for that woman passing away. Don't forget what that woman did to people in Africa. Don't forget that. There's people that are alive right now that were tortured, beaten by her army because they didn't want to comply. Had things stolen from them that they're still asking for to this day. Don't forget those things. TySpiritual signing out, bro. Simple.